and welcome to a reading vlog. I am so excited to read this week in this vlog. I've been in a little bit of a reading slump, like nothing crazy, like I've been able to read. I just haven't like loved anything that I've been reading, and I haven't been like itching to pick up a book, and so I just want that feeling again. And the book that I picked out to kind of maybe possibly have that feeling is First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I've heard so many amazing things about this book. I haven't even started it yet, but look how adorable this cover is. All I know is that it is a contemporary romance, and they have like a radio show, I think, and I don't know if there's fake dating. I don't know what's going on in it, but I am so excited to get into this and read it because so many people have rated this 5 stars. And I've seen some people rate this 5 stars who are like really heavy critics on romance books. So I think that this will be the perfect read for me because if they like it, I'm probably gonna like it because I'm not really that hard on books. I did just finish a book that I liked. I gave it 4 stars, and it was Our Infinite Fates by Laura Steven. First of all, this book is absolutely stunning. Look at that cover. I have gold sprayed edges on it. I think this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. The inside cover is really pretty, and then the actual cover on the book has this really pretty quote, maybe that's all love is in the end, an endless tempting of fate. Really, really love this book and how the way it looks, like it's beautiful on a shelf. I did rate it 4 stars. It was good. Like, I really did like it, and I enjoyed reading it. It is a YA fantasy romance. It's not like crazy fantasy, and it's a standalone book, so you don't have anything to really like commit to after reading this book. Basically, it's about this couple, and they keep getting reborn, and they kill each other in every single lifetime, but then they end up finding each other in every single lifetime. I did really like it. You go back and forth between a current lifetime and then their previous lifetimes, and our female main character, well, she's a female in the current lifetime that we're in. They kind of change genders throughout the lifetimes, but she's currently a female, and so our female main character, she's trying to like finally figure out like what this curse is and why they have to keep killing each other in every single lifetime. And I did really enjoy like figuring all that out. I enjoyed seeing their love story. But it just like the ending was a little rushed for me. Like I could have used more. I could have read more. I could have gotten more from the story. But I did really like it, and I would recommend it if you are in need of like a standalone fantasy romance because you don't come around those too often. Usually they're like a big series, so it's kind of nice just to read one book and be done with it. This week we have a whole week off of work, so hopefully I will read more than one book. But I don't know. With my reading slump, it's not really a slump. It's just slow reading, I feel like, and not loving anything. I haven't been reading like that much, but me and my husband have been watching The Last of Us on Max. Really, really like that show. It's a dystopian future type show. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. Also, we're taking the whole week off to clean our house for our move. So I have a big list of things to get through on this week off. I have it all written out on my iPad. So we're going to kind of be doing all of this. I did mark off one thing. I got one thing done, but we have a lot more to go on the list. So we will get through that. I know that this book is on Spotify Premium to listen to, so hopefully I can listen and work through all the things I need to do this week while also getting this book finished. Another new development in my life is I got some glasses. I have never been a glasses wearing girl. I'm not currently wearing any contacts or anything like that. I can see fine. It's just that like when I'm at work and my eyes are kind of getting strained a lot, I get headaches, I get tired really easily. I just want to like close my eyes and they just get strained. But now I have these glasses and I think that they're really, really cute. I love them, but I'm still getting used to them. I've never been a glasses wearing girl, like I said. So we're gonna attempt to get used to these glasses this week. So hopefully when I go back to work the next week, I can actually like see and not have eye strain. But everything is so much clearer now that I have them on. It's just that like my eyes are having such a hard time focusing. We're gonna really attempt to do that. So hopefully every time you see me in this vlog, I have these on. If they don't have them on, it's just because I needed a break from the eye strain. But yeah, I'm so excited to start this book, and I will let you know my thoughts, what it's actually about here soon once I get into it. days since I officially started First Time Caller, and I have a little over 100 pages left. I plan to probably finish it tonight because tomorrow we're taking a little day trip to where we're moving. So I definitely want to finish this tonight so that way I can take like a little reading break tomorrow and then start whatever book I want to start next. I think we're going to do a little bit of like mood reading in this vlog, so I will tell you what I decide to read then. But let me talk about a little bit what this book is about, since I really didn't know going into it when I first started reading it. So we have our two main characters. It's dual POV. It's a contemporary romance. So we have Aiden, and he is a radio talk show host for this radio show called Heartstrings. And he basically gives like relationship advice on this talk show, but he is a single guy. He is kind of like losing his hope for love and kind of like goes day by day on this radio show and doesn't really give much, and it's losing a lot of its ratings. And then we have our female main character, Lucy, who has a 12-year-old daughter. And one day her 12-year-old daughter calls into this radio show to kind of get like dating advice for her mom. And her mom, Lucy, hears her on the phone and goes into her room and is like, what the heck are you doing? It's past your bedtime. Like, you should be asleep. And she's like, well, I actually am on the phone with this radio show host trying to get you relationship advice and dating advice so that way you can have a boyfriend. And, you know, first she's kind of like, I don't need a boyfriend. Like, I have all the love that I need with you. And her daughter's like, I just want you to have someone. And so she's talking with Aiden on the radio show, and she just kind of like pours her heart out, just like how she's feeling and what she was looking for in a relationship. And the world basically falls in love with her. She goes viral, and then they want her to be on the radio show with Aiden. And so she starts and comes in on the radio show, and they're bringing up their listeners, bringing up their views, things like that. And it's really, really cute. So obviously Lucy and Aiden are spending a lot of time together and they're getting to know each other. I just really, really like it. The cover is just absolutely adorable for one thing, and my cutie little bookmark like kind of matches it with it. Definitely going to finish this tonight. Another thing that I want to talk about that is not a book, but it is a TV show, and it's The Last of Us. I have been emotionally devastated by this show, and I'm not going to spoil anything because if you haven't watched it yet, you need to go watch it. It's on HBO Max. It's all I can think about. I mean, obviously I can read my book, but when I get on TikTok, my entire TikTok is full of stuff from The Last of Us. And I just wanted to say that I'm in love with the show, but I'm also very angry at the show and what it's doing to my mental health. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think once I finish First Time Caller, I think I want to read another kind of dystopian type book because I'm just in that era right now with watching The Last of Us, and so I think I need something else to hurt me so that way I can stop thinking about The Last of Us, and then I can move on to the next thing that will hurt me, which will be whatever book I choose, and then after that I can find another cutesy romance book and then get into that instead, so that way I can deal with my depression and pain from the show. But honestly, I don't know if anything is going to take away the depression. Like, you know how there are just some things that just stick with you, like things that stick with me are like Throne of Glass and like The Hunger Games and ACOTAR and Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, like all those ones that just like stick with you forever and ever. That is like how the show is going to be for me. Like, it's definitely one of my new top favorite shows. My very top favorite show is The Vampire Diaries and Grey's Anatomy, but I think that The Last of Us is either going to take the number 2 or 3 spot. The Vampire Diaries will always hold a special place in my heart, but The Last of Us is going to probably take the cake. It probably is. And it's only going to probably be like 3 seasons, probably. I don't know. I mean, the video game only has like 2 parts, but... And anyone who hates on the actors, no. They're amazing. They're all amazing. And I didn't play the video game, but my husband did, and he's like, these are the people. Like, these are the people I imagine. Like, they are perfect for the roles. So, truly, it's amazing. And if you haven't watched it yet, you need to go watch it. Okay, I'm going to go and try to finish this book today, and I will let you know my thoughts later. Okay guys, it's been a little over a day since I finished First Time Caller, and I really, really loved it. I gave it 4 stars. It was so cute. I loved the daughter in the book. I loved the couple. I loved the overall vibes of the book, and it was just like the perfect 4-star read for me, and it definitely got me kind of out of that reading slump feeling. So if you are in need of a cutesy little romance book that feels like a 2000s rom-com movie, this is definitely the book for you. Some people I've noticed have kind of given this book 5 stars. It wasn't like quite the 5-star quality for me, But I did really like it. I did get a lot of really good feelings from it. And yeah, definitely helped me get out of that reading slump that I was in, and just really, really liked it. I thought it was super cute. The audiobook was really, really good too, because they're on this like radio show. Between a lot of the chapters, there would be like a little excerpt from the radio show that they were on, and it would be like in both of their voices, and it would just be like really fun. So I liked having that part in the audiobook. The audiobook is on Spotify Premium, so if you have Spotify, you can listen to it on that as well for free. Really like this, highly recommend. Super duper cute. I definitely want to read more from BK Borison. I haven't read any of her other books in her other series. Definitely want to try those out. I thought her writing was really fun, really engaging, and yeah, just really liked it. So now I need to choose a next book because we're kind of mood reading. I don't know what I want to read next. So I'm in this like mourning phase from The Last of Us, and if you know, you know, like, you know what's going on in that show. It's still going on. Just like need more like that. Like, I think I need more dystopian, but there isn't like a ton of dystopian out there. I do own Red Rising. I just got it. I just don't know if this is like the book that I'm in the mood to read right now. I definitely need to give it a shot. I need to give it like at least like 50 pages and try to get into it. I've read the prologue, and it seems good. The writing just seems like a little simple, and I'm sure maybe it gets past that. I don't know if that's the way the character like talks to himself, and it seems like there's like a lot of new words that I don't know either. So I don't know if this is necessarily the right book for me right now. But then I was also thinking I could read The Poppy War, which I know would also be like a whole new world to get into. It's not dystopian. I'm also thinking about The Grace Year, which is another dystopian book, and it's a standalone, but I think I want like a series. So I think I'm really going to try to read Red Rising. It is a trilogy, which is good. I am going to kind of try out all these different books, and whatever kind of gets into my head, I think I'm going to choose this one, or I'm going to choose whichever one makes me want to read. I'm not going to like force myself to read. Out of all the books that I've looked at that are dystopian, this one has the highest ratings. So I think that this is the one that I probably should go with. Like, I think I just really need to give it a shot. And we're gonna read the whole freaking series, I guess. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, I will report back. I'm gonna kind of mood read. I'm gonna kind of gauge what I'm interested in, and I will let you know, because I just need something that's gonna give me that Last of Us feeling. I don't know if anything will though, but a lot of people love this, so maybe it will. Or maybe it'll be The Poppy War, or maybe it'll be something completely different. I don't know. I will let you know. Okay, bye. So clearly I went with a completely different dystopian book than what I was originally yapping about, which was Red Rising. I just wasn't really ready to get into like a full-on adult like series that was really complicated, and I definitely still want to read Red Rising, but it's just like wasn't the mood for the vibes right now, like in this like kind of reading slump era that I've been in. But Shatter Me was actually kind of maybe the perfect book for me to read as I was kind of slumping, because it was so easy to read. It was just like a little YA book. Like, it wasn't even like that long. The world was not complicated at all. And I rated it 3.5 stars. I did like it. I didn't really like love it until the end. And I think that if most of the book was like the ending, I would have really liked it and probably would have rated it 4 stars. But I do see a lot of really good potential in this book, and I really wanted to read it because everyone always talks about Aaron Warner, and he was introduced in this book, but he's not like, he is like, I know he's gonna be a main character, but he's nothing like crazy yet. Like, he definitely was in it, and the next novella is about Aaron Warner. So I will definitely be reading the novellas because I feel like it will add something to the story. If you don't know what the series is about, it's about a girl named Juliet, and her touch is lethal. Like, if she touches someone, she will kill them. And she gets captured and she's put into this prison, and she's in the prison for like almost a year until one day they put in a boy with her who is not Aaron Warner, by the way, and he is kind of like there to see what she does. And it's a dystopian. They're in this like new world called the reestablishment. Like a lot of kids don't have any food, or like they're all orphans, and it just, I really don't understand fully the reestablishment right now. Like I don't really think that like much is really said. I did listen to some of this on audiobook, and so I feel like I didn't fully like immerse myself into the audiobook. So I don't know if I like fully understand what's going on truly. So I hope with like the next few books I can kind of get a better grasp on it, because I was just like kind of confused in some parts, but I did really like it. I did enjoy my time reading it, and I definitely will continue the series. She like writes in her journal a lot, and she crosses things off, which I thought was interesting. And listening to the audiobook, like they like make a whooshing noise whenever they cross something off, so you have to like pay attention for that. But yeah, I think this was the perfect book for me to get out of my reading slump, because I'm definitely interested to continue reading the series, and there's like a tons of books in the series, so that way I can like get to it. I did do a little bit of a book haul yesterday, so let me show you the 2 books that I bought. So we have 2 new books in here. I'm not going to include these in this reading vlog, but I'll probably do another reading vlog and I will talk about these books. But the first book that I got, which is the new Emily Henry book, A Great Big Beautiful Life, or just Great Big Beautiful Life. I've heard lots of mixed reviews on this book, but I wanted to own it. I love Emily Henry, so I'm excited to read this book and form my own opinions on it. Just because someone doesn't like it doesn't mean I won't like it. So I'm definitely excited to read this, and I'll probably read this next and take a break from the Shatter Me series. And then another book that I got was Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaghy. I have been seeing this all over TikTok, and I've been wanting to read it. And the cover is just absolutely beautiful. These are the 2 books that I bought in my little haul. I think that they are going to be super duper good. I cannot wait to read them. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. All right,